This goes out to all molesters, pedophiles, weak bastards that feel they need to take over a child's innocence for their own physical and guilty pleasures. I really hope you guys die of a very slow, torturing, painful death. Excuse me if there's a lot of hate, but you know, I have a lot of hatred towards individuals like you. I hope that a lot of you get found in your afterlife and go through a particular different hell than some people will go to, because I wish nothing but the utmost pain on you. I wish nothing but unsuccess, non-happiness, anything that doesn't equal good in your life. I really hope that karma really finds you and really puts your ass through the most chaotic ride that you have ever been in, and that's from the bottom of my heart. I'm gonna do this topic for myself, not necessarily for other people. You ever have those situations where, how do I put this, where you have suppressed memories that come up, things that happened when you were younger, traumatic experiences that you just haven't quite gotten over, or for some reason they come back to the forefront of your mind? And most recent months I've been having nightmares and situations in regards to things that happened to me when I was younger, in regards to like being physically violated at a young age, in a sense of like my innocence being taken before I can even have the opportunity to do it myself. This process pretty much went on from when I was younger into like my teens, and I don't know, I've just been having a tough time dealing with it. Like, I want to castrate the bastards. I want to I wish I was able to be strong or have a voice to speak up about things that happened. There were times where I was afraid for my life to even mention anything that was going on, because I was told that if I say anything, I'll be killed. Ain't nothing fun about hearing that when you just really want some help, or someone to at least point you in the direction to get you out of the turmoil. There's a lot of people, and this includes girls and guys, that have been physically violated when they were younger. And some people don't quite know how to handle that. Sometimes they end up having like traumatic situations to where they either had to be in institutions, or they had to start taking medication, or just they made wrong decisions in the sense of how they live their life and how productive they are, and stuff like that. It just, some went down the wrong turn and just made things negative for themselves. People like me find ways to strive through the turmoil, the chaos, the mental images and stuff that come along, and just find ways to deal with it. A lot of it for myself is a lot of suppressed memories, but sometimes there are smells, there are sights, there are just memories that pop up that'll just make me want to break down and cry, or make me feel less of a human because I wasn't able to stop things or be able to stand up and speak up for myself. I don't know, I've just been having a tough time with it lately. I'm still working on the process. I'm still finding ways to not suppress my memories. But at the same point, I will never find closure, because if I was to find any of the bastards, I would want to kill them, to be honest with you. But I have to learn to forgive the situations. I know they say you have to forgive and forget. I never forgot. So it'll be hard to forgive. And just, touching on a child or taking advantage of anyone physically is never a good look for anyone. Like, the bastards that even went along to do it, they were just sick individuals. And no matter how many times I think about what I could do, I probably still would have lost anyway, because I was dealing with sick bastards that just felt like they wanted to touch on me and do whatever. Now, you know, that's kind of hard to deal with, being that I'm a grown-ass woman. I can't find closure in that aspect of my life, which sucks. But it's tough. It is really tough to deal with. It sucks, because there are moments where I'll just go hide and literally rock myself to sleep, or find ways to get through my day, because I just smelled the smell similar to that person that will just violate me. And, you know, being that my family does watch this, I'm not trying to give out information. I know questions will come up, but I'm at that point in my life where I'm like, you know what, shit has happened in my past that I'm not happy about. You know, being too young to even speak up and to recognize where even I was having faults, or putting myself in situations where it just wasn't benefiting my health, if that makes any sense. Just molestation, being taken advantage of, it's not comfortable for any person to deal with later on in life. If you have suppressed feelings or anything like that, I strongly suggest you find a way to try to get it out and talk about it, because this shit can make you go crazy depending on the person that you are. And like I said, in recent months, I've kind of been breaking down. Like, I'm not a breakdown person, but lately I've just been breaking down in regards to the shit that has happened. I mean, the shit is tough. And I just have to find ways to deal with it. So I guess this is one part of me dealing with it. You know, I have talked to psychiatrists, I have talked to therapists, I have talked to, you know, groups, I have told a family member, I have, you know, I've done those things, but it was all done in my adult life. And even though I'm working on processes to kind of help myself, nothing really takes away the pain. Some shape, form, or fashion. I'm still trying to find it. So I'll just continue doing that and make it work the best way that I can, because that's just how life is going to be. So really, it's just a matter of finding closure, surviving, I guess.
You getting the subway?
Finding a way to just to deal with the suppression of memories, to deal with the possibility that you'll never find closure unless you know that person is dead, or because trust me, if I wish I can find that person and literally castrate, I will literally take his manhood and stick it in his own ass, splice it up like a damn hot dog and feed it to him. That may be kind of vital, I know, right? That's kind of how I feel. For the people who took advantage of me in my young life, you guys are sick. I wish I knew what I knew now. I had the strength that I have now to be able to stand up and tell these bastards, like, you know what, go find someone that's an adult or your age to go fuck with, instead of messing with little girls. Or even little boys, for that matter. You know, there's a lot of sick bastards out here, and it really sucks that it still goes on in the church, especially in churches, schools, in homes. Like, I don't know, I wish there was like a wing of a jail that literally castrates those type of people, whether it's a male or a female. They're weak. I'm sorry. They're weak. You're sick. And you're weak. Nothing about your life is important to me, in a sense of what you've done to kids, to violate their bodies, their innocence, their mind, their livelihood, just everything. The shit leaves devastating results later, and none of you bastards even take the time to even think about the after effects of what happened. You never think about the fact that, oh, this child might grow up and actually put your name on blast somewhere and really put the information out there and have people look at you in a different light. You didn't think about that, did you? Oh well. I'm gonna do another video on this. This is just like a part one. To kind of, I guess I'm putting my information out there. kind of exposing myself in a way. I know there's going to be questions that are going to come, but I have to do this for myself because I got to live this life. I got to deal with these fucked up memories of, you know, I just got to deal with those fucked up memories. You know, I would really love to put these people on blast, but again, I have to think about other people in the sense of like my family and my friends and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I got to think of other people. I really would not care to, but you know, it is what it is. So literally I'm doing this video for the fact that just, you know, just showing my hate and my disgust towards people who feel like they need to violate kids are people who are unable to fend for themselves at any point in time sexually. Like I said, recent months of shit's just been fucking with me, and I am trying to find ways to deal with it, and it's difficult. So if you guys have any suggestions other than what I told you that I've done before, you know, I'm open to suggestions. But yeah, so to those adults that have gone through similar situations like myself, I pray on it. So pray on it as often as you can, and hopefully there's a way us as adults can find closure to shit that we can go back to the person and figure the shit out. So, holla at you.